YouTube fam, what is good? Welcome back to another episode of Marvin's Room. Yours truly, Marv. Thank you guys for always joining and tuning in to the channel and subscribing and commenting and sharing and all that good stuff. To the new subscribers who don't know who I am, welcome to the channel. To the old subscribers, thank you guys as always for continuing to rock with me through this journey. I hope you guys are staying cool out there, because it's super hot right now. We're going through a heat wave right now over where I'm at in the United States. So hopefully you guys are staying cool, staying comforted, staying manifesting, and all of that good stuff. As always, my contact information is in the description below. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, feel free to contact me so we can work together. But I wanted to jump on today's video and talk to you guys about the Sabbath, because I think the Sabbath is an extremely important part of manifesting that a lot of people miss out on. Because I've realized working with people, over the past couple of years and, watching different videos and seeing comments that people leave, I notice so many people, like, you guys are so hyper focused on action. You're so focused on just doing this technique, trying that technique, living in the end, doing affirmations 24/7, and you guys are exhausted. But I want you to understand, I said this in one of my other videos before, manifesting is literally masculine and feminine energy. And what dominates manifesting is the feminine energy of the world, of the universe. So understand, you really get what you want when you actually apply the Sabbath, as Neville talks about. You need to rest. And this could be a huge wake-up call to some of you guys who are manifesting and you think you're doing everything, or you think you can't manifest, you think you're doing it wrong. The truth might be, it's not the fact that you're doing it wrong. The truth may be that you're doing it too much and you're not resting in that Sabbath. Abraham Hicks had a book that was written years ago called Ask and It Is Given. And guys, understand that when you ask, it is given to you. But at some point, you got to understand, at some point you have to stop asking and you have to start expecting. And I think a lot of you guys don't expect. You ask so much. You're in so much of the asking energy. You continuously ask. And what that's doing is that's perpetuating the fact that you don't have it. You have more things to ask for because you keep asking. Understand, when you ask, it's given, it's done. Once you do that, start expecting, start looking for the evidence, bring the evidence in. You know what I mean? You don't have to keep asking for something, because when you keep asking for something, you're implying that you don't have it. And this is something that I realized that the church does. Growing up in the church, I see a lot of church people, they do this the wrong way when they talk about prayer. A lot of people, they pray the same way over and over. They pray the same prayer over and over and over again. And what that's expressing and experiencing is lack. And it will show up in your life as lack because you keep praying about the same thing. And I've talked to family members about this, talked to friends about this. I said, when you pray about it one time. You don't have to keep saying the same prayer over and over and over again, thinking that that's going to help you manifest it faster or do whatever. No, all it takes is one time, and then relax and go into the Sabbath, which those know what the Sabbath is. The Sabbath means basically rest day. You know what I mean? Which is where I think a lot of you struggle, because you don't want to rest, because you think if you don't do a lot of work or do this and that, you're not going to get your manifestation. But understand, the Sabbath is where the magic happens. That's literally where all the magic happens. That's when you get what you want. In your resting period. You know what I mean? Think about it this way. When you guys lift weights, you don't get big while you're lifting the weights necessarily. When you lift weights, for those that work out, when you lift weights, you get big during the recovery time, because your muscles have a chance to heal, they have a chance to grow. So you might lift weights and you might not see no results, but a few days later, a few weeks later, you'll lift those weights and you'll be like, oh, I'm Ronnie Coleman out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm Ulysses out here. I look good. You know what I mean? Or whoever your favorite model is, or whatever you want to call it. So understand, the results you don't get the results while you're doing the work. You get the results during the rest period. And manifestation is the same way. So understand, this could be something that's extremely blocking your manifestation, is you guys aren't resting enough. You guys aren't taking the Sabbath and living in the Sabbath most times. Because if you ask me, I believe you're supposed to be in the Sabbath 80 to 90% of the time, and the other 10 to 20% of the time is when you do your manifesting, whatever techniques it is. You know what I mean? So hopefully, guys, this video helped you guys out today. Hopefully you got some gems from this video, something to think about. You know what I mean? As always, like I said, it's yours truly, Marv, back for another episode of Marv's Room, and I will see you guys next time. You know where, you know when.